Hello, I am FearfulPinata, and welcome back to Morrowind. Remember this place? So, I had an entire episode not dedicated to murdering these people. This was like at the very beginning. And all the footage of that just went away. So, here I am, re-recording that. Don't think I've looted everything. In that episode I explained I'm starting to rely on potions to make up for some of the, build mistakes I made while you're super leveling. These potions are swamp oil, quote unquote. They fortify intelligence and strength, as you can see here. They're made from dreg wax, ash yams, and netch leather, all of which can be acquired from the Aldrune area, and I will probably show that off later in the episode. Sheogorath, or Sheogorath, as he says, all that footage is gone. I'm very sad because the dialogue was hilarious. I need to rebuff. And, you know, voiceover was not right. But I'm going to retrace my steps so that the next video doesn't... or so the next video makes sense. Oh yeah, I enchanted some stuff with, well, things. We've got Uncanny Dodging, Ring of Uncanny Dodging, 1 to 47 points. Every time you equip a ring of X to X amount, or X to Y amount rather, you have a random chance between getting any of the values in between every time you put that item on. I was super lucky and managed to get the maximum value from both items. I made a Amulet of Shielding, which I'm going to replace with maybe a Amulet of Strength. Let's see. And yeah, the Agility one is probably the most important, honestly. And obviously I just got a ton of spells, as you can see here. I'm out of money. To make money I had, and I didn't do this on camera, so this is something no one really missed. I went to Balmora, bought crab meat and hound meat from the Khajiit who gave me my first Mages Guild quests. Oh, excuse me. And brewed them up. And I made like thousands and thousands of potions and then sold them all to Creeper, and then now then I was rich for a while. Well, not rich. I could have made more money, probably. He doesn't have any more duties for me. We're going to have to go to Aldrune, but first, this will give me a restoration effect, which is something I really want. Yeah. So now I need to... It would be faster to recall. Where did I leave my recall? I think I'm in front of Creeper. Yeah, then I can run across the street to the Mages Guild. Just to prove that I did what I said I did. Look at his inventory. I also tried another method, which was to make Ancestor Ghosts and sell them, but they only 300 a pop versus, well, 151 a pop, but I can make more of those quickly. So that's that. I'll need to make more money in order to make the strength thing. I'll do again off camera because it's tedious. I would like to try to make money legit, but not enough. Well, legit, that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's just brewing potions, and as long as I have the resources, who cares? But yeah. So we're gonna go to Aldrune and get our quest from there. Not a lot of shopkeepers have as much money as Creeper. Well, they have as much money as Creeper, but Creeper actually offers the full value because he doesn't have any persuasion stats. So if he says, so if you give him items that's worth 141, you're getting 141. Unlike other merchants who have variables that determine how much money you're going to get from a transaction. Like how much they like you, what your mercantile skill is, what your persuasion is at. Krupa doesn't have that. Neither does the mud crab merchant east, not west, of Vivek. And hopefully I don't crash when I enter this. Okay, I've been having trouble with that. This technical difficulties for this one episode, just constantly. Right, okay, so we're gonna go to Hasur. But first we're gonna brew more potions. And to do that, we need to talk to this woman over here. We'll sell drag wax. I'm going to buy 20. I should be able to afford that. And no, I can't afford 20. Well, wait. If I do this, she will give me gold, and I'll be able to get 20 like I want. Yeah, okay. I definitely need to increase my luck, because that will improve the loot I get. And there's no real way to increase luck other than maybe enchant something to do it. It doesn't need to be a super high value. It just needs to be high. When I go into a dungeon and start looting things. But the more diamonds, the more rings I can find, all of it's good. Go ahead and get some ash yams and netch leather from Buckmouth over here. And with my intellect at 145 and my alchemy, I think, at 108, there's no chance at failing to brew a potion. Oh yeah, I used a trainer to get my enchanting up to 50. I want to get that up to 100 so I don't have to rely on enchanters. Later on. Anyway.
Why do you disturb me?
Because it would be good to just be able to enchant something on the fly, to be honest.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
So, this guy sells nutch leather. It's going to give me the fortify effect I desire. And then...
What's this about?
What is this about? I can just drink one of these.
Yes.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Don't you stand about. You're in the way, woman. Alright, let's wait 5 hours. Maybe she'll move. Cool. Ashams. Perfect. And now we brew. No, I forgot to do my naming convention. It's swamp oil. There we go.
My patience is limited.
As you notice, I move faster after using that potion. That's because I'm not as weighted down. Rather, I am as weighted down, but the percentage has changed. And the less weighted down you are, the faster you move. It's pretty simple stuff. Let's see, make sure I have that quest. Yes, and I should do Sheogorath's quest, or Shaggorath, as he called himself. I'll do Sheogorath. I'm not actually going to call him Sheogorath. Come on. Because the spear he gives is absolutely fantastic. I think it would only be replaced by Hircine's spear from Blood Moon, which I will get.
Well met.
And here she is. A trick I learned... Oh, I almost stole that. A trick I learned from just doing this over and over and accidentally selling something. If you sell a merchant an item that they restock, they will restock the amount, the added amount. So she had 5 and 5. Now she has 70-70. That was just to speed up the hell I had created. The place we're going to, Hasur, I mentioned it in the next episode, but it's a very good spot to farm Ascended Sleepers for Grand Soul Gems and Azure Star for enchanting. They are equivalent souls to Golden Saints, which are the most powerful, next to Vivek, who is next to Almalexia. Which doesn't make any sense. That should be reversed entirely.
Where would you like to go?
Oh, I don't need you to take me anywhere. But what I am going to do is on the way, because it's on the way, is I'm going to loot the Dwemer Ruin that we have already been in. We've already been inside of it. But we haven't been in through all of it, and there's some good stuff in there. Nothing I need, but a lot of things I can sell. And I'll definitely, again, as I say, do Sheogorath's quest, get the Fork of Horripilation, and just murder. He wants me to kill a Bullnetch with the Fork Ruby. That's the kind of loot I want, is really valuable, like lightweight gems. Expensive rings, well, exquisite rings. Though I'll probably collect those because I can enchant them with things, like fireballs and stuff. I know there's a merchant in Mournhold. In fact, I should definitely see about unlocking, quote-unquote, Mournhold. One, to stop the Dark Brotherhood from harassing me, because they're now sending not duplicates, but double the assassins after me. Which has been just great. I haven't been in the Weeping Bell Hall, so let's fortify my luck. I have a minute of fortified luck. Let's see, Divine Aid. This is Heaven's Gallery. Let's just take everything. It doesn't really matter because I'm just trying to catch up to where I was for the next episode. I considered faking it, like just, oh, this is my first time doing all this. Well, I mean, even in the failed recording, it wasn't my first time doing all this. I have beaten this game before. But nah, I decided to just be, you know, completely transparent about this is just a re-recording. This is just me retracing my steps and filling in what I lost. But that does mean the next episode is gonna be me back on track. and completely naive to the fact that I had lost an entire episode prior. A more innocent me, you might say. But I had looted a lot of stuff from here. I'm actually, it looks like I'm getting more this round. Just to sell it later. Sorry about that pause. I'm not sure what I was thinking so hard about. Hard to see. But then I opened this with the big key that the Fighters Guild guy gave me, and we started fighting. Not Daedra, Dwemer Centurions. I did not explore this area. I might run over here off stream and do it. Off stream, it's not a stream. Off video. I have streamed this once. Technically twice, but one of those was a mistake. OBS just started streaming. This is actually not me retracing my steps anymore. This is me exploring something new. That hurts a lot, actually. Let's see. Do I not have a shock shield? Flame guard. Doesn't look like I have anything like resist fire. Oh wait, maybe it is resist? No. I'll drink 2. No shot guard or anything, which was a mistake on my part, quite frankly. What have we got there? Yes. That would be a Dwemer. My advice to you is if you get the key when you're low level, just don't come here. It's a really bad idea. You will die because all of this is tuned for like higher level characters. For whatever reason. That's a Centurion, by the way. They look better in Skyrim, but I prefer the design here personally, because they don't look so, I don't know, clean. Wow, I forgot all of this was here. I'm going to retrace my steps again, just for myself, because I completely missed this. Alright, let's see if we can get a wild levitate off. Nope. Well, clearly that's the end of our run. No. I think there's something we can do here. Laziness. Ah, yes. Restore 2 health for 60 seconds on self. Because I was being eaten by rats. And this worked until I decided to just use potions. It's a good ring. Let me just drop that. I don't need it. Let's go ahead and rest. And try that wild levitate again with more stamina and magicka. 30 seconds. We've got 35 points, which is pretty fast. Let's just get to the second floor at least. Oh, good. There's nothing up here. Okay, let's try to get up here. Still standing. There's a Dwemer Spirit. A Dwemer Spectre, more accurately. Well, a Dwarven Spectre, but they aren't dwarves. They're Dwemer. Though really it's semantics. They're the same thing in the Elder Scrolls. Though Deep Elf is more accurate. And they did horrible things to the Falmer. Hey, a chest. A trap chest. Let's open it. A Dwemer Curious and a Dwemer Bracer. Or is it Kyrus? I don't know. It could be either. Could be neither. Oh! Yep. Pain. Right, let's get back on track. This was a fun little detour. Nice bit of extra content that I didn't experience before, that I got to because of this re-recording. So silver linings. The technical difficulty let me see something I had forgotten about. Because I have seen that before. I do recall many aeons ago being very impressed. Jesus! Ah, that really shouldn't have scared me as much as it did. Just, I don't know what it was, just, I wasn't expecting it, it was red. And in the back of my head, I knew it was behind me. I have no idea why that startled me so much, wow. Alright, that chest actually had, Dwemer armor in it, and a Dwemer crossbow, so that's a bit different, so there's going to be a bit of a continuity error. Oh. I definitely don't remember these guys doing this much damage to me, so that's new and interesting. Let's step out here for a second and just rest. But yeah, some of the loot's gonna be different. The things I sell primarily will have changed. Looks like an arbalist. It's making growly sounds. Ooh. A key. That might have been to the big chest that I opened. Or it could be to this door. It's not to this door. That's a shock archer. Oh right, it's because I actually poke and move. Duck and weave. Whoa, I didn't see you at all. Anyway, that's pretty much this entire... Oh, I didn't show off the observatory like I did last time. I'll go do that real quick. I had, or rather there is, an observatory over here. I mean, I went up here, but I didn't like look up at it. And it's really cool. So I've done everyone a disservice. That's a Dwemer Observatory. They charted the stars and it looks really cool up there. And you can even see that on the outside, like you can see the rest of the telescope. Super cool, super interesting.
I have you.
She has me, apparently. I for one, I'm terrified. Look at this guy. Like I thought he was going to be the hero. 2 diamonds. Cells of Hollow Hand. Thanks, Lucian. Because that's the voice actor for Lucian LeChance. He voices like every character in these games. Voiced Sheogorath, actually. He's the iconic voice from Oblivion and Skyrim. I forget his actual name. It's not Sheogorath. I'll call him the Imperial voice. His name is now the Imperial until I remember what his actual name is. But once we were done there, we naturally made our exit. And the quest log stated that we need those cuff textures, man. We need to head south, following the Foyada, tomato. And we'll find the cave of Husauer. I was hoping I could see the observatory, but I can't. It's on the other side. Can I see it from here? No. And Nick sounds. And it's just a quick jaunt. We go basically until you can't go any further without going up a steep incline. Nothing stopping you from proceeding to the ocean, but you basically stop at the ocean. The ocean being beyond a little hill. You'll see. I think it's right here. And as you can see, the road, quote unquote, sort of just stops, and it's all rocky and terrible. Anyway, that'll do it for this re-recording of this episode, everybody. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.